So we have some bubbles here. This one actually managed to pop, and it dissolved in. So you can definitely pop the bubbles. They definitely leave a sort of shell, but they do dissolve back into whatever this is. So I can definitely see that the film is forming. But before it forms completely, I want to do a funny little experiment. This acid pH, the pH of this, is probably going to be less than 3.5. And the pH of baking soda is 9, which makes it alkaline and a base. So I want to see what reaction these two have together in this thing. So I'm going to go get a spoon. Yoink. And put a little bit of this emergency drink in here. And I want to put in, I'm not really going to measure this. You'll just see how many spoonfuls this is. So it's sort of a weak base. I'm just going to put spoonfuls in here until it doesn't look like it's good. Fall apart any second now. And as you can see, it's also not entirely, it's like immediately saturated, and now it's not really going to dissolve much. That should be enough. And now we rinse this off. And now we put in 1 spoonful of this particularly strong acid. Now let's taste it to see if it's still acid or basic. Tastes basic. So at least we know that the emergency drink is going to work for sure. As for this, the film hasn't been made itself yet, but I do feel like, but I'm definitely ready to drink it. It looks to be an overall aqueous mix. So I'm just gonna get the face cam set up, and yeah, tastes really good. As you know, I kind of tasted a little. The stuff at the top is really grainy. Time to actually record myself eating this. So bone apple tea, my friends. Bone apple tea. Really sour, really good. It's really not as bad as I thought it would be. The only really bad part is this greeny stuff at the top with no real flavor. Probably the stuff used to use the acid and sugar. What really could have been really made this a proper spaghetti instead of a soup of some sort would be if we sort of dried out the water from the thing so that it actually had a sauce-like consistency. I might try that. After this. A lot of this, what makes this really good is that the acid is now dissolved in the energy drink. And so you can really enjoy the candy by itself. As for the smell, it's more fruity than anything. Like, again, a lot of US drinks are like very acidic like this. And Monster isn't even the most acidic of energy drinks. So very acidic. Every time I take a drink of the really saturated baking soda mix, or this like mix of like baking soda and soda and acid, which is still really basic. What I'm doing is because I felt a little pain here, and I want to neutralize it. So take that as you will. Honestly, if someone wanted to be as empirical and exact as possible, they could get the sour sugar off the candy by like dipping the candy in water enough. It would soften the candy, of course, because of sugar, but it would also effectively get the It would also effectively get the sugar off. The sugar plus acids off. And I'm pretty sure that'd be a pretty useful thing if someone wanted to actually do this in a lab. I don't even know if I'll be able to drink the... I don't even know if I'll be able to drink the liquid after this. Because, like, that's where all the acid is. And I took HHC, like, the whole day, the whole day yesterday. And I really feel like it's gonna... This HHC has effects, and maybe after effects that last pretty long. At least for me, anyway. That isn't the case for everybody. I was gonna bring that back, and the caffeine in this bitch. The fucking caffeine. Ooh. I'm gonna drink a good amount of this and do amount of this, and then I'm gonna just prepare myself for when I drink the liquid, because that's all energy drink acid and caffeine. Like, all the acid that got off the candy went into there. And everything that didn't dissolve is, like, floating at the top. And all the candy is, like, sitting in the bottom or something. So, God. Oh, boy. Let's do this. Just tastes like your average everyday drink. It just tastes like a regular old thing. And of course I'm gonna sip this because again, take every single sip of this as you may, whether it be a proof of my cowardice or as a warning as to why you shouldn't try this. I didn't think I'd get that far. Damn. If anything, this is just telling me just how acidic your everyday drinks are. Because, goddamn. This is less because of, I'm not used to your everyday drink acid, but because, as a safety measure, because I don't want to corrode my organs. Again, take that as you may. There's caffeine in this bitch too. So like if you want a really cursed breakfast idea, I guess. I really shouldn't be doing this at like 8 in the evening. Oh, oh that grainy precipitate. I don't like that. I do not like that. God. Ah. I managed to finish my plate. All in all, it's not the worst thing I've ever had. It was definitely the most unhinged and unhealthy meal I've ever had. And it probably would have been one of the most corrosive if I didn't have my super saturated baking soda water. Although maybe it probably wasn't one of the most corrosive. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this battery-ass spaghetti. My tongue is aching, and I don't think I'll be able to eat spicy shit within the next 6, maybe 12 hours. Which sucks because I love spicy shit. Oh, and I apologize. Nothing. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed this replication of me trying battery acid spaghetti. Don't do this.